Good evening. May I have a mover and a seconder to call this meeting to order? Mike and Brad. Sorry. That this Committee of Adjustments meeting held on February 25, 2026 come to order at 6 p.m. All in favor? Carried. Are there any disclosure of pecuniary interest this evening? Seeing none, may I have a mover and a seconder to adopt the previous minutes? Brad and Mike. The Committee of Adjustments minutes dated January 28, 2026 be adopted as presented. All in favor? Carried. Welcome to this Committee of Adjustments meeting to allow the public an opportunity to express their views regarding the proposed minor variances and consents within the Township of Springwater. Each applicant and their agent, if applicable, will be given the opportunity to present the applications to the committee and public. Additional information on each of the applications, including any presentation material, is available in the committee agenda on the township's website. Following those members of the public who registered to make an oral submission prior to 5:30 p.m. February 24, 2026 will be given the opportunity to do so. All oral submissions will be included in this meeting's minutes and form part of the public record, including the name and address of the speaker, as information collected under the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. The minutes of the meeting will be posted on the township's website. All comments and questions should be addressed through the chair. Application 1, will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce the first application, item number 4.1 on the agenda?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item 4.1 on the agenda is minor variance application A03/26 submitted by J. Kegelman regarding lands known municipally as One Bridle Trail. The purpose and effect of the application is to permit the construction of an addition to an existing detached accessory building, which will exceed the total area provisions of zoning bylaw 5000 as described. A maximum total area of accessory buildings or structures of 168.2 square meters, whereas section 12.3.9A states the maximum total area of accessory buildings or structures shall be 115 square meters. Have any additional correspondence and/or comments been received? Thank you, Chair. Yes, comments have been received from the Chief Building Official, the Township's Fire and Emergency Services, the County of Simcoe, the Township's Engineering Department, residents of 3 Bridle Trail, and Enbridge Gas. Can I please have the applicant introduce themselves and provide comment, if any?
Hey there, I hope you can hear me. My name is Jamie Kegelman. We just recently purchased this property in the fall, and we're just looking to expand the back garage just for more space for storage and hobbies.
Thank you. Are any additional members of the public in attendance this evening to make an oral submission? Thank you. Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning the application? May I have a motion from one of the committee members for application A03/26? Mike?
Yeah, I move the application be approved as per the planning report.
May I have a seconder? Brad? That the Committee of Adjustments, having given consideration to the applicable provisions of Section 45 of the Planning Act, the official plan of the Township of Springwater, the characteristics of land in question and the surroundings as addressed in the planning report on the application dated February 25, 2026, the correspondence received and information presented at the hearing held on February 25, 2026, and the discussion of the matter hereby approve application A03/26. All in favor? Carried. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce the next application, item number 4.2 on the agenda?
Thank you, Chair. Item 4.2 on the agenda is minor variance application A04/26 submitted by P. Captain regarding lands known municipally as 1174 Floss Road 4 West. The purpose and effect of the application is to seek approval to permit the expansion of a legal nonconforming use for the construction of a 37.1 square meter, 3-season sunroom addition to the west side of the existing single detached dwelling in accordance with Section 45(2) of the Planning Act.
Have any additional correspondence and or comments been received?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, comments have been received from the Chief Building Official, the Township's Fire and Emergency Services, the County of Simcoe, the Township's Engineering Department, Source Water Protection, the Nottawasaga Valley Conservation Authority, and Enbridge Gas.
Can I please have the applicant introduce themselves and provide comment, if any? Hi.
Hi,
Sometimes you need to pull the towards you, yeah.
I'm Peter Captain. My wife and I are the owners of that property. We're just looking to have a bit more space, and it's on the existing dwelling, and we're really not doing a whole lot to that place. So to be honest, we just want to have a place to sit in the summertime where we're not getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. That's basically what it comes down to.
Yes, I understand that one. Are there any members of the public registered to make an oral submission?
There are no members of the public registered to speak to the application.
Thank you. Are there any additional members of the public in attendance this evening to make an oral submission? Seeing none, thank you. Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning the application? May I have a motion from one of the committee members for application A04/25? Brad,
I move that the application be approved with conditions as per the staff report.
may I have a seconder? Mike? That the Committee of Adjustments having given consideration to the applicable provisions of Section 45 of the Planning Act, the official plan of the Township of Springwater, the characteristics of land in question and the surroundings as addressed in the planning report on application dated February 25, 2026, the correspondence received and information presented at the hearing held on February 25, 2026, and that discussion of the matter hereby approve application A04/26. All in favor? Carried. Thanks very much. Will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce the next application, item number 4.3 on the agenda?
Thank you, Chair. Item 4.3 on the agenda is consent application B02/26 submitted by K. Simpson Adams and J. Adams regarding lands known municipally as 1189 Floss Road 3 West. The purpose of the consent application is to obtain approval for a boundary adjustment to convey a parcel of land from 1157 Floss Road 3 West to 1189 Floss Road 3 West in order to incorporate a detached accessory building with the primary single detached dwelling on the subject lands. The effect of the application would convey approximately 0.5 hectares from 1157 Floss Road 3 West to 1189 Floss Road 3 West. The retained parcel is proposed to have a remaining lot area of approximately 39.7 hectares with approximately 555.8 meters of frontage along Floss Road 3 West.
Have any additional correspondence and or comments been received?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, comments been received from the Chief Building Official, the Township's Fire and Emergency Services, the County of Simcoe, the Township's Engineering Department, Bell Canada, Source Water Protection, the Drainage Superintendent, Nottawasaga Valley Conservation Authority, and Enbridge Gas.
Can I please have the applicant introduce themselves and provide comment, if any? Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Carrie Simpson Adams. My husband, John Adams. We're the owner of a house on 1189 Floss Road 3 West. And it's adjacent to 1157, which is a vacant lot, but it has a dwelling on it, and that dwelling is a garage. We'd like to make it into one parcel. So really looking at a boundary adjustment of making 1189 a little bigger with the shed on it.
Thank you. Are there any members of the public registered to make an oral submission?
Thank you, Chair. There's no one who has registered to comment.
Thank you. Are there any additional members of the public in attendance this evening to make an oral submission? Seeing none, do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning the application? May I have a motion from one of the committee members for application B02/26? Mike?
Yeah, I move the application be approved as presented in the staff report.
I have a seconder, Brad. That the Committee of Adjustments having given consideration to the applicable provisions of Section 53 of the Planning Act, the official plan of the Township of Springwater, the characteristics of lands in question and its surrounding as addressed in the planning report and application dated February 25, 2026, the correspondence received and information presented at the hearings held on February 25, 2026, and the discussion of the matter hereby approved application B02/26, subject to the following conditions. One, that the applicant meet all the requirements for financial and otherwise of the municipality. Two, that the applicant provide 2 copies of the registered survey of the convened lands prepared by the Ontario Land Surveyor. 3, that the owner applicant satisfies and is responsible for all costs to satisfy Section 65 of the Drainage Act 1990, if applicable. And 4, that the convey lands from 1157 Floss Road West be merged on title with the benefiting land known as 1189 Floss Road 3 West. All in favor? Carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will the Secretary Treasurer please introduce item number 5.1 on the agenda?
Thank you, Chair. Item 5.1 on the agenda is a notice regarding the upcoming Committee of Adjustment meetings, meeting originally scheduled for Wednesday, March 25th, 2026, now rescheduled to Tuesday, March 24th, 2026.
Do any members of the committee wish to comment or have any questions concerning item number 5.1 on the agenda? May I have a motion for one of the committee members for item 5.1 on the agenda? Right?
I would move that the change in date be approved.
Seconder, Mike? That the Committee of Adjustments hereby approve the amendment March 2026 Committee of Adjustments meeting to Tuesday, March 24, 2026. All in favor? Carried. May I have a move and a seconder to adjourn this meeting? Mike and Brad, that this Committee of Adjustments meeting held on February 25, 2026 now does adjourn at 6:12 p.m. All in favor? Carried.